fellow gem hunters, welcome to another episode of Bible Time, guys. You know what I need you to do. Go ahead and like the video if you can. Comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Then lastly, click that little notification bell. That way you stay up to date every time we put out a new video over here. So, guys, I got to jump right into it. It's going to be a little bit of I think, we already identified that the merge is going to be tomorrow. So just want to get right into some juicy news today, which is about Luna, right? Like, so Luna, you guys know what happened to Luna, but over in the last, I would say last 5 days, it's been on a real tear. I mean, about 300% gains. We'll jump into those gains as well, but I do want to talk about a report that came out today that said South Korean prosecutors were issuing an arrest warrant for Terraform Lab CEO Kwon. Immediately right off this news, guys, we've seen the chart start dumping. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. Like I know I'm I do. Hope you guys are having a good day as well. So we see here on the Bitcoin.com, they went ahead and put out this article. We don't have to really dive into the article, just mainly because we know for a fact that, it's rumored that he's taken over, $2 billion from Terraform Labs, and now he's being prosecuted for it. So my biggest question is, hey, is this the end of Luna? Is this finally the end? We can see here on this chart, in a 4-hour chart, right? And we'll blow it up a little bit so you guys can see a little better. But just since the 9th of September, this thing went on a tear, went up almost 300%, actually went up, above 300%, a little bit over 300%. And from the bottom, and it looked like he was going to be coming back. I had friends texting me, hey, Luna is back. I'm like, we're not playing this game again, right? But apparently we are, right? And this is how the game ends sometimes. It's not a knock on anybody. If you were on this ride and you were able to take some profits, amazing job, great job for you. I always respect a good trader, but never falling in love with a trade is the main key. But here we see right off the news, guys, just in the last, the last 4 hours, this thing dropped down 40% and pushed its way back up about 14% now. So even now it's down 22% on the day. But where's this lead tear? I mean, you're talking about all this 300% gain, and then you're talking about on the way back down. I mean, you nearly lost it all. I mean, this is a pretty good indicator once you broke the floor here that you're going to be coming back down and revisit some of this and potentially lower, right? And then my main question is like, literally, is this the end of Luna? Is this finally the final straw to say, hey, look, this is the end of all the Luna stuff? Like, Do Kwon's going to be going away. And for me personally, I think he may do jail time. I mean, this was a lot of money. I'm not saying that he's going to be doing life in jail. Like, we know that's not these kind of crimes, right? But possibly a few years in some type of correctional facility and paying some restitution, maybe along the way. But I wanted to go over to Twitter, and we look on Twitter. You guys know I love to see what's going on Twitter. It's a lot of people in the Lunacy community defending their token, and saying that, hey, Do Kwon's not here. This is the community's token. We're trying to save it. Let us do our thing and believe in us. So if you're gonna leave Luna, come over to Lunacy or Luna Classic. But for Luna Classic, as with Luna, since the news today, you've seen a major drop down, potentially 25% down, 8% move back up. So still, 17% down on the day. I don't know. I don't know. Like, how do you guys feel about this? Do you think, because Luna Classic and Luna have the same name, do you think both tokens will die? Will it just be one Luna, or will it be both Lunas? And positive. So you think Do Kwon will go to jail, or is this going to be an end of terror? Well, Mr. Generation left on Luna, down bad. Some people got some other trade ideas. But yeah, man, I think there's a lot of stuff on here. I mean, anytime you get people, from the Luna Classic community defending themselves, that it just shows you that there's a lot of stuff somebody feels like it's going to cause major dump, because you see people taking extra liquidity. Do Kwon is getting arrested, bullish for Lunacy. No. And I don't know how that's bullish for Lunacy either. Like, I don't think Luna Classic gets bullish because Do Kwon goes to jail. I mean, this was protocol that he built, and I don't know if the community actually has control of the contract. And if they do, I don't think they do. But if they do, let me know in the comments. I don't want to like being wrong, but I will admit when I am. And this is one of the things 5 hours ago he tweeted. Like, what is that? Is that the moon? Yeah, it's the moon, man. We're going to the moon with Do Kwon. Unfortunately, we can't reply, so we can't see who commented on that. But he's just one of those guys. It's just really weird, man. There are many news about arresting Do Kwon. Everyone should be okay. It's not that hard to understand. Anyone taking leadership at T classes should be able to gain conceptual mastery without my help. Be happy, but happy to help where I can. Nah. This is a great tweet right there. So shout out to Life of DeFi. A resident stablecoin, which I doubt will happen or stay, will bring no value. Everyone lost money in Luna 1.0. It has a better chance of recovering or making money in Luna 2.0. This is all show and a waste of valuable dev time. So yeah, I think no matter which way you go on this, I think uh Luna Seed or Luna Classic, I think it's just not gonna happen. Like I don't know. Like for me, it's just I can't do it. It's just like you've seen what happened. Like this thing is only a matter of time. We actually talked about this last week. When Luna Seed has been trending a lot. It was like, hey man, is it time to pay attention? Now, I said I would respect the pump, and I did, but this is kind of stuff that can take it and send it right back down to zero and cause a lot of people a lot of pain on the way down. So if you are one of our listeners and you do hold this, just do it with your own strength in your portfolio. But yeah, guys, that's what I want to talk about today. I just want to know how you guys felt about this. Do you guys feel like Luna is going to drag Luna C down, Luna C community or Luna Classic community? Let me know in the comment section. While it's not going to bring it down, and it can't be bullish because just Do Kwon got arrested. And then also with the Luna C, what is the next step with Luna Classic? If somebody from the community can let me know in the comments, what's the next step, what's on the roadmap. We'd love to do some research on it. But again, I would have to hear from somebody that's really active within the community or at least on the dev team. But other than that, guys, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the show today. We'll be here tomorrow for the Ethereum merge. But other than that, man, till the next time, vibing out.